Welcome to a new What I Eat in a Day. I started this day with a banana before my workout. Then after my workout, I had my real breakfast. I've been trying to get better at soaking my oats overnight because the nutrient absorption is better if you do. But it's one of the things I know I should do, but I usually don't. So yeah. As I said, I'm trying to get better at it. So in the morning, I just drain the soaking water and quickly rinse the oats before adding them back to the pot. You don't need to add as much liquid when you soak the oats first, but I added some pea milk and I also added ground flax seeds for healthy fats. I started adding wheat germ to my oats as well. Wheat germ is high in spermidine, which is said to have many health benefits for longevity, heart health, cognitive function, and so on. I've been starting with just 1 tablespoon and seeing how my gut reacts because it's also rich in fiber, and I already eat a lot of fiber, but I'm more sensitive to some fiber-rich foods than others, I found. But yeah, anyway, I added some extra water and I was gonna add Celtic sea salt, which I also have been trying lately, but I forgot and added regular sea salt on autopilot. And then, as you probably could see, I added some cardamom for flavor and ground cloves for antioxidants. I topped it with hemp seeds for more healthy fats and then some cinnamon for a delicious flavor. I don't think you can, I can't have oatmeal without cinnamon. Like, it makes the entire dish or whatever you're supposed to call it. But yeah, I also added frozen blueberries and yeah, it's my standard oatmeal. I love it. I can eat it forever. And then I had some green tea, which is the perfect beginning of the day for me. I got this 100% chocolate from my parents when they had been traveling. You can only eat like the tiniest piece because it is bitter. But I'm so addicted to anything cacao, so I still loved it. And I know the higher cacao content, the more heavy metals, but you know what? There are heavy metals in pretty much everything anyway. And I gotta live my life and I wanna do it with chocolate. I had a leftover roasted veggie bulgur salad for lunch with a vinaigrette and lots of parsley. I love meals like these. I actually have 2 roasted salad recipes in my ebook, and as always, you can find the link to it in the description box. And this is pretty much the same thing, just different veggies. On my lunch break, I prepared my afternoon snack and I was craving a healthy ice cream I had tried a few weeks prior. It's not a recipe, I just throw everything into a blender and blend it pretty much. But basically it's frozen mango and quark, which is really high in protein. But I also added just a little bit of vanilla protein powder for an even better flavor and some collagen because why not? And then finally some pea milk. Then I blended everything and you can eat it immediately, but I like to freeze it so it's more like ice cream and not so soft, which is why I prepared it a few hours before I wanted to eat it. It wasn't fully set when it was time to eat it though, but it was still super duper good and contained 26.5 grams of protein. Not too bad for an ice cream. For dinner, I had a black bean taco, which is something I eat on repeat because it's so simple to make and very tasty. First, I drained and rinsed a package of black beans and then I seasoned them with taco seasoning. As I said, super simple. Then I just prepared the rest of the tacos. So I added half an avocado on top of a tortilla bread. Then I mash it to make it like more easy to eat later on, I guess. And then I added those beans on top of that. And then I just added the rest of the toppings slash fillings. The fillings I like to add are corn and cucumber. Then I also add some taco sauce for extra flavor. And then I add cherry tomatoes. I don't always add cherry tomatoes, but if I have them at home, I add them. And then the most nutritious lettuce ever, iceberg lettuce. Sometimes I add romaine, but usually it's iceberg lettuce. And then some Greek yogurt, and finally a sprinkle of nutritional yeast. I've said this in previous videos when I've been eating this, but some of you, or like most of you, are actually new viewers on my videos, so I can say it's not super interesting, but I always overfill the taco and then I eat most of the filling first because I just want to eat one taco, but I still want to be full and nourished. But of course, I save some of the filling and wrap everything up. After dinner, I had a square of 90% chocolate, which is surprisingly good and not at all as bitter as 100%. I mean, obviously, because it's 10% less, but you may think that it's super bitter, but it's actually like, I love it, honestly. And as I said before, it probably contains more heavy metals, but also more polyphenols. I also had some chamomile tea, and that's all I ate this day. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one.